Good afternoon. It's me, Angie. Welcome to Learn Love Tarot, where I'll be your spiritual stewardess to bring in messages for your best and highest good today. Whenever you are watching, whenever you are finding this message, know there's something meant here for you, no matter when you are hearing it. Energy cyclical, after all. Today being March 15th, 2025, that breaks down to angel number 369. So, as a former math teacher, I am loving that build, the exponentialness of this day, how that is feeling. We do have Mercury in retrograde that officially started here, Eastern Standard Time, very early this morning. So, with that, always brings some kind of communication, snafus, car breakdowns, appointments getting messed up. So, just know that that is to be expected and just allow for extra time. So, with that 369, I think the first time the angel number was 369 this month, I posted, "Damn you, fine." So, I want to find out who wants to get low with you. So the jeweled web here, a 32 energy of a 5, this is a change or a shift in the energy that the full moon and Virgo with the eclipse energy ushers in. And it's called, again, jeweled web connectivity. And I'm just wanting to know, okay, who thinks my viewers fine here on the bottom of the deck? Eagle eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. So even though Mercury's in retrograde, just allow yourself more of the time. But someone's got their eagle eye on you because damn you fine. So the cards are saying it. So there we shall have it. I'm going to read us really quickly here our shaman's message. If I can find the deck, yep, our shaman stream, our 32. This change that is being ushered in here is one of connectivity. And it kind of reminds me of a Christmas tree here, all the ornaments that are hanging from that Christmas tree, like a gift, the gift that is coming in. And this says connectivity, no separation, the feeling state. Who thinks you're fine? Okay. Approaching any oracle requires you to come in with certain expectations. You're either looking for confirmation of what you already know or attempting to shed light on what eludes you on the obvious path you are on. You're asking whether you will reach a desired goal of some kind. You'll rarely be able to see beyond memory or projection. And so, naturally, everyone comes to the oracle with a narrow perception of what is possible. Imagine that the answer to your question is not about quote unquote landing at a particular destination, meeting a goal, connecting to a special lover, reaching an end game, or experiencing anything specific. Instead, you discover a shimmering web of jewels you didn't know existed. The world is interconnected in a living web of energy. It isn't possible to know how any of it works. But know this. What is in your highest good is a sparkling jewel that lights up for you among this web of possibilities. You just need to know how you want to feel and choose this consciously. Take your focus off getting anywhere. Practice feeling and being in a place where your desired experience has already come to pass. Manifestation is about feeling the energy of already having what it is that you want to experience. Who will you be when this is true for you? Can you be that now? Feel that now. Practice that. The better you know your path within this web of life, the more it will light you up for you. It is celebrating you already. Okay, 369, damn you fine. Let's see what's going on here. This is a very Queen of Swords vibe here. We've been seeing her a lot in the cards, and even oh, there's a 99. Boy, that doesn't quit, does it? So rising above the fray here. with that eagle eye compass. And then we've got another energy that's an 18 card of the moon, where things are murky. We just had a full moon yesterday in the wee hours of the morning here. And we've also got the 36, another 9. So 99 problems, but blank ain't one. We saw that happen in the environmental energy in last night's reading. So around you, we rise above the fray to see the direction, right? We look at the long view, which is here, feeling what it is you already want, enjoying the feeling of having it. Okay, let's see here on the pre-shuffle, it's on the surface energy. So Knight of Pentacles, that is a combination here in this Liz Houston deck of the, of course, Knight of Pentacles, but it always gives me the, of course, when you look at it, looks like might be mistaken for a Fool card. This is the offer that is coming into you from the universe. Yeah. And this Hermit energy, the full moon last night was in Virgo with that eclipse energy. So you're being offered something here. He's got a book of knowledge in his hand. The Hermit is understanding and learning at the top of that hill the wisdom that came from prior victories and prior quote unquote mistakes. There's no mistakes, there's only learning. If we don't learn the lesson, then we have an opportunity to make the same mistake again. And then underneath that, there's the Lover's energy, 369, damn you fine. So this is a choice point. This choice is coming towards you. And then this could be possibly somebody who wants to throw caution to the wind, someone very musical and in the very least, very creative. And we have a 9 of Swords energy, which is how we kind of kill manifestation, right? It's already coming to you. So then the only thing that could mess that up is by focusing on your burdens, laying across your lap instead of gratitude, seeing struggles as why, why me instead of why is this here for me. Because if he stops looking at the burden that's laying across his lap and lifts his head up, he'll notice that is not, those are not prison bars. That is actually a map. There is a map right behind there of how to break free. That is taking the 8 of Swords of the prison of our own minds and breaking free from that. Today's energy of 26 degrees Sabian symbol Pisces. We are at 25 degrees and a bit of the sun, so we round up, and it's freedom of choice, exercising our free will. And it takes a remarkable emotional maturity to be able to allow others to be. Let them do what they're going to do. Let them be how they're going to be. We don't pass judgment on that, lest we be judged, want to be judged our own selves. And instead, we look into our heart here, right? The Queen of Cups learns the lesson. This is who is featured here in the Lover's energy, the King and Queen of Cups. And that is all about examining her heart, throwing caution to the wind. And what is book ending this Queen of Cups here is a 9 of Swords to a 10 of Swords. So you're figuring out how to break out of the prison wall. This is lifting your head up from the burdens and instead focusing on what's in the heart. The heart and head come into alignment here. These energies are presented to each other for balance. And then in the 10 of Swords is all about the release, the ending, 9 to a 10, transmuting that pain into wisdom and not carrying the pain with you, but only taking forward the wisdom. And then here we see this 6 energy of the 6 of Cups, and that is a heavy energy of nostalgia. And that could be where this choice point comes in, 2 of Wands after that. Okay, on the split, renewing our own hearts there with the Knight of Cups. And what's really cool about this card is that there's also a full moon there in the background. So this could be this understanding that when I'm tapped into my heart and I understand all these jewels have been waiting for me all along, I just have to raise my vibrational frequency and step into a mode of confidence because I am the creator, Queen of Wands, of my own reality, whatever that is. Queen of Wands energy, Mars there with that Aries representation, and also Scorpio energy. We do have Mercury in retrograde and Venus in retrograde currently. Venus is at a man successfully expressing himself in two realms at once. So creating an extension of what's possible in life. There's all these different avenues at any given time point, and it's just which one we're reaching for and which one our vibrational frequency is calling in and matching, which just allows us on each level to grab that brass ring of whatever that may be for you. Now, the Mercury in retrograde is finding new forms for old symbols, finding our own uniqueness and how we perceive. So, finding uniqueness in our perceptions of attitudes and attitudes of being, allowing to be in the present moment, not having anxiety about the future, not holding regrets, Five of Cups in the past, because those are lower frequency energies. And there's our justice energy for today's Libra moon. Libra is the idealist, the harmonizer of the zodiac. And I feel like that's where we're stopping here today with the shuffle. Let's see what's happening. Okay, pardon me here. We have the frequency here of fear. But when we turn that fear into, wait a minute, where I'm actually, yeah, I might got snatched down by my veil and was surprised. But look how she is calibrating the situation, because you can see on her face, she's allowing this whispering of sweet nothings in her ear. She's being in the moment and she's going, you know what? I was afraid of this, but actually it feels pretty good. The situation is involving becoming an expert, something that's taking you a lot of time to put into this 3D reality. It's taken some strategy, some calculation here. Her feet are a compass there on a chessboard. So it has taken some time to learn this specific skill set, whatever this situation is involving. And the opportunity is to walk towards your own truth here. And she's kind of floating above ground as she walks there, leaving her shadow behind her. That means the sun is facing her. This truth, this aha moment about this fear that has been revealed to you. Maybe it's taken you quite a while to work through it, but you're telling me, Ange, I'm working on it. Okay. In the recent past, the Five of Pentacles, the feeling of lack mentality. Why has God forsaken me? I'm on my knees and praying. I am manifesting, Ange, I promise. But when we have the lack mentality of what's going to go wrong, that is what we're manifesting, when all along these blue ribbons of hands of ancestors, your guides and angels, showing you all along that it's just a fear. Okay, it is just a false evidence appearing real. The heart of the reading, Page of Cups, we've been seeing a lot. This is looking back and examining this. So, with her face turned towards the skeleton, she's examining her own lack mindset. And then there is a sun here. Again, I mentioned the sun on that swords card. To have the shadow behind her means she's allowing the sun and focusing on the joy and not the lack. When we focus on gratitude, Page of Cups, how we fill our own cup, what we are grateful for, we can turn the other side of that face moving into the future. I love that green energy here at the heart of the reading, what this reading is all about. And that's learning about how we love and want to be loved. Queen of Cups showed up in the pre-surface energy here, and near future, here comes the King of Cups to match it. Okay, matching the vibrational frequencies. This lack mindset in the past makes this lover's energy a block, meaning the choice is not available to you, or meaning that until this fear is examined and we are able to step into our heart and get better at addressing the truth of our fears and see that they are just false evidence. And fear comes from ego, right? So we want to take a check on that. Now, this energy here is available to us at any time, and it does shift when we examine that mindset. What spirit wants you to know. So here's 2 cards back from the pre-shuffle here. So that's an important message. Page of Wands. I'm connecting over here into all these yellows. The solar plexus, following our joy. Okay, and when we even out the head and the heart, the King of the Cups is the true diplomat. Even if everything around him is shit, it feels like everything around him's been destroyed, he knows nothing can destroy his heart. More Scorpio energy here. So the truth is, by doing this work, we've stepped from the heart of the reading as the page, and in the near future becoming the king energy. That's quite the ascension away from this fear energy. And it really wasn't very scary to have to look at our lack mentality. This is happening fast. And we pull in this victory after a long battle of being, afraid of something. Maybe we were unaware of what that fear was. Let's see where this victory is going. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy into more luck and abundance when we focus on what it is that we love and what we're already grateful for. That creates a frequency that is emitted, then pulls that same luck and abundance back to us. It brings us more. This was a fated change. This was meant for you all along. I met with a client this morning and I was saying, our dash is already predetermined by our soul. Your soul's already decided the length of string of the thread of destiny that you get. It's going to be up to free will and your human experience of how you live that dash. And are we going to live it in fear and say, when's it my turn? Or are we going to look that fear right in the face and watch it disappear because we're like, oh, well, that's nothing to be afraid of. This is the aha moment that if this reading is for you, this is what's coming here. Just by balancing your head and your heart, then the next step is that those 2 energies come together and that block then becomes 3D reality. Okay, it is bookended by fate. And the colors of red, black, and white on that 3 Sisters of Fate, red, black, and white. Beautiful. Okay, things aren't black and white. We got to add that pop of color of red. And what's interesting here is that the red dress, the feminine Queen of Cups in this figure, is in her past here in this kind of more constrictive suit like energy. And then in the situation, owning it, taking leadership, okay, throwing caution to the wind, tapping into your passion. And I want to see, I do feel like there's an extra message. There's always, Houston has something really cool to say and unique. That's why I love this deck so much. I'm going to look at the Page of Wands. I want to see what's happening there. Little extra piece of advice for us here. It feels like an energy of all grown up because the Queen of Pentacles is one step away from Empress energy. Queen of Pentacles is already encompassing the energy of all 4 queens. She's the senior, okay, of the group as far as freshman, sophomore, junior, okay, and you stepping into it pretty quickly here, pretty quickly. And Page of Wands, we've got 2 pages here, which are communication. Okay. And when Mercury is in retrograde, that's communication to self. It's all the re's of the retrograde. We are re-examining our heart space here and opening up this fated opportunity and energy to step into this a very abundant energy, victory. And Queen of Pentacles is the pinnacle of the queens. And then we step into that Empress energy, which is the college level energetic. Okay. So let's see here. This is an enthusiastic personality with a message of inspiration. In an airy, radiant landscape, a bold young lady plays her song for all to hear. So, what Spirit wants you to know is that you've acquired enough knowledge here. You've acquired enough expertise. Okay. So, they want you to be confident in this song or this expression of this message or of whatever message you have for yourself or for someone else. We are all connected. These things are already here for you. Again, it's simply just shifting the energy enough so that you can raise your own frequency to be able to reach it off the shelf. It's already there. Okay. The soft light that illuminates this atmosphere gives a sense of well being, and the yellow tones in the sky suggest optimistic feelings of hope, happiness, and wisdom. Marigolds, also called the herb of the sun. Okay, none of these are sun card related, but that's what I was feeling here with the shadow behind her. The heart of the reading is there. And then we step into this light of victory and look at all that sun and that bright light. So, this marigolds are a symbol of passion, creativity, and bravery. They're also a symbol of remembrance in the Mexican celebration of Dia de los Muertos, where the vibrant color of the flowers guide the beloved ancestral spirits to their altars for reverence and communication. In India, they are flowers of celebration. So, pages are associated with youth, and the personality of the Page of Wands is full of life and youthful vitality. A free spirit who possesses a daring heart and a creative mind. You know, enough. You just got to let your spirit free here a little bit. They take chances and express themselves with wild abandon. This personality type thrives in having the freedom to do as their whims and ideas decree and feel most at home in the fresh excitement of a new curiosity. I can relate. They follow the inclinations of their spirit to what intrigues them and trust what sets their soul aflame. Many of their interests were first sparked at a young age, and they explore them throughout their lives without apology. The spirit of creative expression constantly beckons them, whether it's through painting, photography, dance, creative writing, cooking, design, travel, or something else. It reminds us that when we explore, express, and feed our passions in return feed us. It's a symbiotic relationship of growth and expansion, balance and balance. King of Cups, Lover's energy. Undeveloped, the Page of Wands can be immature and reckless and overly impulsive with the creative energy at their disposal. It would be of benefit for this personality type to temper their naive enthusiasm with wisdom, patience, and clear headed strategy. This is wisdom, patience, and clear strategy. This is the situation here. You're already there. Okay, whoever this reading is for. However, by implementing such strategies too early, there could be a danger of extinguishing the creative spark before it's allowed to flourish. Luckily, the ever optimistic page of wands will likely return with another idea, one that may be even more dazzling and original than the last. This is asking you to have courage and confidence as you move towards the page, would be working her confidence up to the Knight of Wands, taking that fast action. And then, of course, the Queen of Wands, who is the master manifester. We have the Six of Wands here, so that is our bit of Leo energy there. And then we also, of course, have the Queen of Pentacles. That's an awfully fast graduation, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say? You simply walking towards what brings you joy, brings you enthusiasm. This is where the heart expands, guys. What you want is already at the tree. If it's the tree in New York every year that's gorgeously huge, like there's no way you can reach those ornaments, but when your vibration rises, it's like as if you're lifted up from spirit and you can reach and grab off that tree any of those ornaments that you've manifested. Okay. That's what raising our frequency is all about. And in this balanced energy here of justice with our environmental energy, what's happening around us, we've got justice, Four of Swords. And in this deck, it is very interesting because at the top, not only do we have the divine feminine and divine masculine, the yin and yang energy here, wanting to balance, up in the top of this card, we see the new moon, or we're winding down now as we're going to go over the full moon and down to the bottom of the coaster. This is called a balsamic moon. So that would be happening, let me see, around, that's going to be around the week of the 24th. The closest we'll get to that before that solar eclipse in Aries is probably going to be around Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. So this deck, this is already healed. She's already balanced. The Four of Swords are already there. And this black cat here, this panther, is an energy of reclaiming your power. And then she has a smile on her face as this crow sits right at her crown to let her know that you've got the information, you're ready to go. You healed. Five of Wands, that is book ending justice of balance. So if we've been cutting off our nose to spite our own face, or we feel like somebody has backstabbed us or sabotaged our efforts, that karma's coming in to balance out, especially with that karmic release energy of the Virgo eclipse. We've got the strength energy with another eclipse or balsamic moon there featured. Wow, that's really cool. Here's your transformation. And that stake of knowledge is all wrapped around her. Instead of resisting and fighting and like going, I don't like this one bit, when you relax your energy, that grip of this fear slowly releases itself. And we understand that things are here for us and not against us. And then what does that do? I said, you're graduating awful fast. And the Queen of Wands is the master manifester, confidence. By the time of this Aries eclipse, you're ready to step into whatever this is simply by shifting your vibrational frequency. And look at that, the 10 of Cups. After that, that's someone in love there with you. 9 of Cups is about emotional fulfillment. Okay. And like that, like, woohoo, I've arrived, I've made it. And 10 of Cups is there's someone in there with you. So it looks like you're riding this energy right quick. Okay, rising above the fray, no longer feeling lost in space. The energy, the opportunity is to see how this, self-sabotage, or those that we feel like are sabotaging around us. I feel like this again, my first inclination was cutting off our nose to spite our own face. How is our own energy working against us? By feeling a feeling of lack. Instead, hold love in the heart. It's what the whole reading is about. This green heart chakra here, focusing on your solar plexus of your joy. What's going to bring me the most joy? The Page of Wands goes for it. She just allows the joy and passion to take her wherever she's led. That's what leads to victory. That's what leads to the Queen of Pentacles, of abundance and luck. And then the Wheel of Fate shifts and we upright this beautiful lover's energy where the divine masculine reveals the cards beneath his vest and the divine feminine shares and opens up herself about her esoteric knowledge and how she is learning how to follow the energetics of the moon. She understands now how energy works. And so does the divine masculine. He's the ultimate diplomat. He is fair and balanced and kind. He's a benefic king. Okay, let's get you out of here. Boy, that message was short and sweet, wasn't it? Very, very thankful for that clear energy here. Now, very interesting that today's sun energy, we're coming off of a full moon, and the degree of the sun today for Pisces is about the new moon. That is coming up on the 29th, and that's going to be a solar eclipse, the last one in Aries. And it's a new moon that divides its influences, freedom of choice. Are we going to choose lack or are we going to choose a lens of love? What we focus on becomes our 3D and physical reality. So be careful what you're calling in here. Be peace. Okay, beautiful there, Dove Spirit. Be peace. If you want peace in your life, you've got to know that I already have it. What I want is already there for me to be able to attract peace around you. We need to be peace, right? Okay, there's also doves in that Four of Swords energy. Okay, boy, oh boy, we've seen these guys quite a few times. How you like them apples? Rise above the fray. And we got Eagle Spirit here. Spirit has your back. You are a co-creator. And can't make it up, guys. 3223. There's your palindrome for today, or whenever you are receiving this message. Now we do have giraffe spirit, and it's the same message of this eagle here. The giraffe can see things from a higher perspective, just sheer height alone, right? Rising above the fray. Giraffe is saying, see the bigger picture. What our whole message is. What is the long game here? What is the feeling that I want to achieve? Feel the feeling of already having it. 58 card energy, take the lead. Okay, that's the death card energy of this transformation into this confident Queen of Wands, because I understand how to manifest. And then kind of hiding under that stag spirit of take the lead, we've got grasshopper spirit, which was our very first card on the bottom of the deck. I said that Knight of Pentacles, that's a loyal knight. This is coming to you. Okay. And it's a little bit of the full energy as he stands on that precipice about to take a leap. Take a leap of faith. It's a 30 card, which is half of the Lovers, body, mind, and spirit. Your alignment is protected by God with that 0. And then we have the 13 again, this transformation energy, and claim your independence. If y'all been watching with me for a while, you know how often that that cat has come across the path here. Claim your independence. This is transformation is here, guys. This shifts your fate in the best way possible. I mean, near future King of Cups, Six of Wands, outcome potential, changes your fate with this Queen of Pentacles, independent energy where you have your own abundance for yourself. I mean, come on. Confidence, abundance, victory. And then that partner comes in if that's what you're searching for, or your partner's energy rises to the frequency to match yours. Can't make it up. I hope you've enjoyed this message today. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me in such a beautiful way. Simply by liking the video, you are exchanging energies with me, and therefore, knowing that all future messages will always contain something there for you. Thank you so much again. I love you. Much love from my heart to yours. Bye bye for now.